Okay, hello everyone. This is your host Himanshu Parihar back with another video on interview experience of Symbiosis this time. Symbiosis Nagpur is the experience that we are sharing today, and this is going to be another student of ours who has recently participated in this one. Please get back to her, listen, lend your ears, and try to use maximum of it as much as you can for your best. Most welcome. Hope you had a good day.
I had a good day, sir.
So let's start for those people जिन लोगों ने अभी सिम्बायोसिस की तैयारी करना ही शुरू किया है या फिर इंटरव्यू के एक्सपेक्टेशंस हैं या फिर हो भी गया है तो बस जानना है कि कैसे कैसे और क्वेश्चंस थे उन सब के लिए हम लोग एक छोटा सा वीडियो शूट कर रहे हैं. लेट्स स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द वन लाइन एडवाइस फ्रॉम योर साइड कि जो सिम्बायोसिस की इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं या फिर किसी भी कॉलेज की भी कर रहे हो उन लोगों के लिए आपका टोटल जर्नी कैसा रहा, उनके लिए कोई वन लाइन एडवाइस हो तो दीजिए.
I believe that advice should be that you should be confident. Whatever you are speaking, if you don't know the answer, say no, I don't know. Please change the topic. Just be confident with yourself, and your interview will be good.
So let's start with the authentication part first of all. जिन लोगों को नहीं पता है उनको बताइए कि आपका इंटरव्यू कौन से कॉलेज का था, कितनी बजे शुरू हुआ, ताकि उनको कुछ प्रूफ मिले, एविडेंस ये रियल में हुआ है ना. गिव देम द प्रूफ, पैनलिस्ट कौन थे, क्या सेटअप था, फिर हम क्वेश्चन शुरू करेंगे.
So my interview was of Symbiosis Nagpur, and it was first of all scheduled for 4:45, but हम लोगों को उन्होंने 3 o'clock ही बोल दिया था कि आप लोग प्लीज़ आ जाइए. गूगल मीट पे इंटरव्यू शेड्यूल हुआ था, and we were waiting in the room for like about 2 hours, and interviewer was there were 2 panelists who were taking our interview, and उसके अलावा everything was smooth. There was a person who was handling us. He was telling us like when we are going to be get numbered for our interview, and इसके अलावा the interview was to be given on laptop, which I didn't know before. So इस वजह से please just ask your person that if interview is going to be held on phone or laptop, because in my case laptop was compulsory, and those who were just having phone, they got just rejected, and which is a big thing. So just don't be conscious and ask whatever you want to ask to them.
Okay, a point of advice from her side, very crucial. Infrastructure apparatus most important. उनके email में कहीं लिखा हुआ नहीं था, I guess, कि लैपटॉप चाहिए, लेकिन she was ready with the mobile. After 3 hours of long wait, the admin in charge asked her to go on laptop, otherwise they will reject her directly. She somehow managed it, that's a good thing, but be prepared, है ना. ऐसे मैनेजमेंट हर बार पॉसिबल नहीं होते हैं, तो एक स्टूडेंट को आई थिंक रिजेक्ट भी कर दिया था इसी वजह से, विदाउट इवन लिसनिंग टू हर. So don't go on mobile, always go on some laptop, and if you don't have laptop, at least go for a PC if possible. Let's start one by one. Questions की सीरीज स्टार्ट करने से पहले कि इंटरव्यू में क्या रहा, there are 3 steps that we have in this selection round. I guess WAT भी हुआ है आपका इसी कॉलेज के लिए, इंटरव्यू हुआ है और GD भी हुआ है, करेक्ट. तो पहले हम लोग जान लेते हैं कि सीरीज में सबसे पहले इनके पास क्या आया था और उसी के कुछ टॉपिक्स वगैरह डिस्कस करेंगे. लेट्स स्टार्ट.
Okay, so सबसे पहले I had given VAT, जो कि 60 minutes का था, जिसमें 2 questions थे. One was a quote of a famous author, and we have to like elaborate it. And the other one, the other question was a picture. It was a picture of a girl. It was kind of Pinterest kind of picture, very aesthetic one, and we have to just describe whatever comes in our mind. So we have to attempt both the questions in 60 minutes, and we have to write for like 200 to 300 words in that 60 minutes. And अगर आप बीच में भी आप कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाए अपना ऐसे, बट स्टिल दे आर गोइंग टू लाइक सेलेक्ट वॉट एवर द आंसर यू हैड गिवन, एंड दे आर गोइंग टू जज you on that basis only. So this was my VAT. The questions was not related to current affairs. It were very like aesthetic kind of questions, like elaborate the quote, and explain the picture, like what do you think when you see the picture or illustration first time. And yeah, that's what that is what it was.
I think point to note everyone, those who are preparing for the interviews in VAT, the first VAT has 2 points in it, one a quotation and the other one is a picture. That is called picture perception test, PPT. and you also be ready for another group exercise questions nowadays asking in the interviews, जिसमें भी एक पिक्चर दिखाई जाएगी और आपको एक टीम में काम कर कर उस पर एक स्टोरी बनानी रहेगी. तो ऐसे क्रूशल एक्सपीरियंसेस सुनते रहा करो, अपडेटेड रहोगे. दैट्स नॉट more than that. And Ritika, do you remember, if possible, what was that picture and what was the quote?
It was something like that you have to gather so many small steps so that you can conquer a big task. And the picture was of a girl, a pretty girl, very aesthetic pictures, and there were so many colors around her. It was kind of magical, kind of Pinterest kind of picture, if you will, you can feel what I'm saying. And that's the both the questions, and we have to just think and write creatively. It was more about creativity rather than the knowledge and information, like how can you can jumble the words and present it beautifully. And yeah, the one advice that I would like to give for VAT will be that don't write repetitive things and try to write different things. It doesn't matter you have write 200 words or 300 words. It's important that you write different and unique points.
Have you used any other element other than your mind? For example, some quill board or chat GPT kind of stuff?
Actually, the questions was not like that that I could use any that kind of stuff. But yeah, I had used a word named Orenda. It's a very unique word, and no one knows much about it. And I explained about it because it was very related to the picture. So yeah, you can use unique stuff. So keep reading, you will find unique stuffs then only.
That's an important point. Divert to the points where you are having your forte. अपने प्लस पॉइंट्स को उसमें डालकर उसी से रिलेट करके अपने टॉपिक को समझाओ. होपफुली यू विल गेट टू द पार. सेकंड थिंग वाज इंटरव्यू, आई गेस. GD. So let's know what was the topic of GD and how was it conducted.
So first of all, we have this Google Meet room where we were like 15 people around waiting for our group discussion. Then we were like distributed in two groups, and my group conducted like 5 to 6 members in it. And the topic of GD was that is education important for politicians nowadays. And I think in our coaching we had conducted one GD with the same topic, so it was easy for me to handle the GD. And GD was very smoothly going. There was not many oppositions or opposite points coming. We were just discussing it, and I think that's what the panelists liked about our group. And yeah, everyone was wearing formal and everyone was very confident, and they were just giving their points.
The topic was, is education really important for politicians? Quite a thoughtful topic. आजकल topics काफ़ी अच्छे अच्छे आ रहे हैं. Students be ready कि आप लोगों के points, pros and cons दोनों के साथ, और कुछ thoughtful food for thought topics के ऊपर grilling ज़रूरी है. Because we keep on conducting these kind of events at our coaching, especially for the students who are preparing for interview, and I hope that will help them. Next, the most important, जिसके लिए आप सब wait कर रहे हैं, interviews. ज़्यादा हम आंसर्स की डिटेल में नहीं जाएंगे. गूगल योरसेल्फ. मेन पॉइंट ये है कि क्वेश्चन गूगल करना क्या है, वो क्वेश्चन आप मुझे बताइए. राइट, सो विल स्टार्ट वन बाय वन विद द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इटसेल्फ, एंड दैट इज,
Tell me something about yourself. Then the first question itself was tell me something about yourself. I just gave my brief bio, and they just told me like keep going on, we want to know more, because I was the last candidate of that day. So they didn't ask me so many questions, but they were very like straightforward with my interview. So I told them about everything to internship or my brief bio. And then there were two panelists who were taking my interview. Second one asked me few current affair questions like currency of Australia and currency of America. Tell me about 4 fintech companies, and what do you think about NFTs? These were the questions they asked me. And then they asked me why MBA, like why do you want to pursue MBA? And I think the last question was like why should we take you as our student, what would you bring in our campus for other students also? So yeah, this was my interview.
very good. So students, what to point out is SOP questions. Most of the task will be done if you go for your SOP questions. Why MBA? That is why the course, why us, the university, and why you, who's the best one, दैट व्हाट यू ब्रिंग ऑन द टेबल उसमें इंक्लूडेड आ जाएगा, राइट? तो एसओपी क्वेश्चंस तैयार कर लीजिए, आपका मैक्सिमम टास्क इज डन। ये 3 क्वेश्चंस आपके एसओपी के थे जो मैंने अभी अभी बताए। बट इंटरव्यू के नाम पर जो जीके के क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, अभी जैसा इन्होंने बताया है कि कैपिटल्स पूछी है, करेंसी पूछी है आपसे, राइट? और इन क्वेश्चंस को हम बेसिक जीके के अंदर काउंट करें तो टोटल 3-4 टॉपिक्स में बता रहा हूँ, पॉइंट आउट कर लो, आपको जरूर तैयार रखना है। मेजर कंट्रीज जो कि वर्ल्ड में मोस्टली फेमस कंट्रीज, रशिया, यूएसए के आसपास के बात ना करें तो इंडिया के नेबर्स भी हो सकते हैं, उन मेजर कंट्रीज की कैपिटल्स, करेंसीज और उनके हेड्स जरूर तैयार रखिए। जीके अगर कॉर्पोरेट फील्ड से पूछ रहे हैं तो आपके स्टार्टअप्स, एनी 5 स्टार्टअप्स फ्रॉम नेशनल एंड इंटरनेशनल लेवल फॉर 5 स्टार्टअप्स, टोटल 10 हो गए, इनके हेड्स तैयार रखिए, इनका रोल तैयार रखिए, बहुत ज़रूरी रहेगा, आप लोगों को डायरेक्ट और इनडायरेक्ट प्रिपरेशन में काम आएगा। आई होप वी आर डन विद today's interviews review, and that's it for you. We'll be back with next interview experience very soon. Till then, thank you Ritika for sharing your experience, and we hope this will help you at your best. Thank you.